Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sharina Muhammad and I want to telling about how to build a critical thinking. Before I start the explanation, I want to explain what's the critical thinking. Critical thinking is about how to asking questions, the right questions when you need help to assess both the meaning and the significance of claims and arguments. Critical thinking is kind of thinking in which you analyze, evaluate, and make a judgment about what you read, hear, say, or write. I will start to how to build the critical thinking skills. Step 1 is know exactly what you want. Is the first step of critical thinking is we have to thinking critically to solve problems so that they meet their objectives. Every decision we make has an objective or purpose attached to it and identifying exactly what that what that is, what we actually want out of it, give us a starting point to work with. So ask yourself, what do you want, what do you expect to get out of this until you know the answer. Step 2, deal with your bias. We often think from only our own perspective to deal with problems. However, it helps with critical thinking and decisions making if you try thinking from someone else's point of view and someone else's point of view. By allowing yourself to consider different perspectives, you might find yourself hitting upon solutions you had not previously considered. Step 3, consider the consequence of your options. Every option just has consequence for ourselves or maybe other involved in the problem. A good way to do this is by writing a list of pros and cons by asking yourself to think of every possible positive and negative outcome. You can make a much more informed decision. Step 4, do your research. By taking time to do your research and focus on learning, you will find that over time you will evolve and adapt to overcome new solutions and improve your critical thinking. And step 5, accept the fact that you are not right. You're not always right. It's okay to make mistakes, and no matter what we all make them. Always double check solutions to problems. Consider new options and view your mistakes as an opportunity to learn. Step 6, break it out. Um, break it down. Step 6, break it down. Break it down the problem, so try and thinking about it in terms of steps. Number 1 is, what is the first thing I need to do? And make a list and try and put it in terms of priority or chronology. Breaking it to several pieces, you allow yourself it start looking at the solutions rather than spending half your time being overwhelmed by the problem. Step 7, don't overcomplicate things. Overcomplicating things is something a lot of us have in common. It's a necessity to think difficult if you begin overthinking. You have to discover the fine line between the positive thinking and overthinking. So the conclusion is critical thinking is not something that come easy. It sometimes needs you to let go of what you believe and work with new idea. It can be challenge at times, but if you do it right, it will be all worth it. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.